Self-love. It's a phrase we hear everywhere, from social media posts to wellness seminars. But what does it really mean? For many, it sounds like a trendy buzzword, something Instagram captions are made of. But self-love is far more profound than hashtags and motivational quotes. It's a daily practice, a mindset, and a radical act of valuing yourself amidst life's chaos. True self-love affects how you think, feel, and behave. It influences your relationships, your choices, and even your resilience in the face of challenges. Today, we're going to dive deep into the meaning of self-love, why it matters, and how cultivating it can transform your life in ways you may never have imagined. Understanding self-love. Self-love is not selfish, indulgent, or superficial. At its core, self-love is about recognizing your worth, embracing your flaws, and treating yourself with the care you deserve. It's the internal acknowledgement that you are enough right now, in this moment, without conditions or external validation. Many people confuse self-love with vanity or self-centeredness, but it's the opposite. It's about building a foundation of self-respect and compassion that allows you to engage with the world authentically and healthily. When you understand self-love, you realize it's less about pampering yourself occasionally and more about consistently valuing your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. The role of self-awareness. Self-love begins with self-awareness. You cannot love yourself fully without knowing who you are, what you need, and what boundaries protect your well-being. This involves honest reflection on your thoughts, habits, strengths, and weaknesses. Self-awareness allows you to recognize destructive patterns, identify triggers, and understand your emotions. When you take the time to know yourself deeply, you can respond to life with intention rather than reaction. Self-love is cultivated when you listen to yourself, honor your feelings, and align your choices with your values rather than external expectations. Awareness transforms self-love from a vague idea into a living, breathing practice. Setting healthy boundaries. A key pillar of self-love is learning to set boundaries. Saying no, protecting your time, and prioritizing your needs are not acts of selfishness. They are acts of self-respect. Boundaries prevent emotional burnout, reduce stress, and foster healthier relationships. Without boundaries, you risk overextending yourself, seeking approval from others, and ignoring your own needs. Self-love empowers you to honor your limits, communicate them clearly, and act in ways that protect your energy. These boundaries are a form of self-care that ensures you can engage fully and authentically with the people and activities that truly matter to you. Self-compassion versus self-criticism. True self-love is rooted in self-compassion. Life is full of mistakes, failures, and moments of insecurity, and how you respond to these moments defines your relationship with yourself. Instead of harshly criticizing or punishing yourself, self-love encourages understanding, patience, and gentle guidance. Treat yourself as you would a close friend with kindness and encouragement, even when things go wrong. Self-compassion allows you to learn from challenges without being defined by them, nurturing resilience and emotional well-being. Over time, this practice rewires your inner dialogue, transforming it from judgmental to supportive, prioritizing physical and mental well-being. Self-love is expressed not just emotionally, but physically and mentally. Eating nourishing foods, exercising, sleeping well, and seeking medical care are acts of love toward your body. Likewise, tending to your mental health through mindfulness, therapy, or meditation reinforces the connection between mind and self-respect. Neglecting physical or mental health undermines self-love, while consistent care strengthens it. By prioritizing well-being, you communicate to yourself that you are valuable and worthy of attention and care, reinforcing the belief that you deserve a healthy, fulfilled life. Embracing imperfections. No one is perfect, and self-love means embracing your flaws without shame or denial. Society often pressures us to look, act, or achieve in specific ways, creating unrealistic standards. Self-love is the courage to reject those standards and accept yourself fully. Flaws, mistakes, and vulnerabilities are not weaknesses. They are part of your humanity. Embracing imperfection allows you to live authentically, reducing anxiety and self-doubt. When you accept yourself wholly, self-love becomes a shield against external judgment and a source of inner peace. freeing you to pursue life on your own terms. Self-love and relationships. Loving yourself profoundly impacts the quality of your relationships. When you respect and value yourself, you naturally attract healthier connections and maintain balanced dynamics. You are less likely to tolerate toxic behaviors and more likely to cultivate relationships built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. Self-love enables you to give without losing yourself, support without neglecting your needs, and communicate clearly and honestly. It teaches that your value is not dependent on others' approval, but grounded in your inherent worth. This creates a ripple effect, allowing self-love to positively influence every interaction and connection in your life. Self-love as a daily practice. Self-love is not a one-time achievement, it's a daily practice. It's in the small decisions, choosing rest over overwork, speaking kindly to yourself, taking time for hobbies, or letting go of negativity. These moments accumulate, shaping a mindset that prioritizes your well-being and reinforces self-respect. Like any habit, consistency is key. Over time, these daily acts of self-love transform how you perceive yourself, approach challenges, and navigate life. It's less about perfection and more about commitment, a commitment to honor yourself, even on difficult days. Self-love and personal growth. Self-love is a catalyst for personal growth. When you value yourself, you are more willing to take risks, pursue passions, and embrace opportunities that align with your true self. You develop resilience in the face of setbacks because you trust your ability to navigate challenges. Self-love encourages curiosity, exploration, and the courage to evolve without fear of judgment. It transforms the way you interact with the world, enabling you to make choices rooted in your values, prioritize meaningful experiences, and step fully into your potential. Overcoming cultural and social misconceptions. Many people struggle with self-love due to cultural or social conditioning that equates self-worth with achievement, appearance, or external validation. Breaking free from these misconceptions is essential. True self-love is independent of societal approval. It is an internal recognition of value that remains steadfast, regardless of circumstances. By rejecting external pressures and focusing on authentic self-care, you reclaim agency over your life, build confidence, and create a foundation of resilience that cannot be shaken by external judgment. The ripple effect of self-love. When you practice self-love, the impact extends beyond yourself. It influences your interactions, decisions, and emotional climate, creating a ripple effect in your community and relationships. You become more compassionate toward others, better able to support friends and family, and more understanding of diverse perspectives. Self-love transforms not only your inner world, but also your environment, fostering positivity, empathy, and balance. By valuing yourself, you empower others to value themselves as well, creating cycles of care, respect, and mutual growth. Self-love in difficult times. Self-love is especially critical during challenging periods, loss, stress, failure, or illness. In these moments, it provides stability, perspective, and inner comfort. Practicing self-love means acknowledging hardship without self-blame, treating yourself with patience, and seeking support when needed. It encourages resilience, reduces self-criticism, and promotes mental and emotional well-being. Difficult times test self-love, but consistent practice ensures you navigate adversity with strength, dignity, and compassion for yourself. Practicing forgiveness as self-love. A key aspect of self-love is learning to forgive yourself for past mistakes, missed opportunities, or perceived shortcomings. Holding on to guilt or regret undermines self-worth and keeps you trapped in negative thought patterns. Forgiveness does not mean ignoring responsibility. It means releasing the harsh judgment you place on yourself and recognizing that imperfection is part of being human. By practicing self-forgiveness, you free mental and emotional space for growth, joy, and self-compassion. This act reinforces the understanding that you are worthy of love and respect, not because of perfection, but simply because you exist and are doing your best in every moment. Forgiveness becomes a powerful tool in cultivating deep, authentic self-love. Self-love is far more than a trendy phrase or Instagram caption. It is a profound practice, a mindset, and a way of living that transforms your relationship with yourself and the world around you. It is found in the care you give your body and mind, the kindness you extend to yourself during struggles, the boundaries you set, and the courage to embrace your imperfections. Self-love is consistent, intentional, and radical. It changes the way you live, love, and grow. By committing to self-love, you honor your worth, nurture resilience, and cultivate a life rooted in authenticity, compassion, and profound fulfillment. It is not just a word, it is a practice that shapes every aspect of your existence, proving that when you love yourself fully, the world around you changes as well.